On 1st and 10, Holly. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Book. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Book. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And the tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, this defense for the Saints, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
2nd and 9.
Let's go. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Set. 180. Point it right. Point it right. Point it right. Hey, alert 33.
14's the mic. 14's the mic.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Mike 14. Mike 14.
Hey, man.
From the gun, Mayfield. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
On 1st down, Rivers. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Check 52. Back. Go, Rig. Go.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Play action now. Book.
Let's go.
Escaping the pressure right. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
180.
The mic. Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Shift.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
180. Up.
Tackles.
Mike 14.
Let's get the ball.
Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Check three.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Kill.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
180. Regular.
Get in the weight room.
Hey, Mike 20. Mike. Up.
I'm coming for you, son.
Let's go.
They go play action. Mayfield. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Browns send out their punter now. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And they go play action with Book. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. A give. This is Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Book. Rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Ian Book, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Browns drive about to get started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch the pass.
Hurry!
Mike 20. All right, D, let's start. All right, D.
Run.
Mayfield to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that. Pistol. Give me that ball, defense.
Check it, hot read. Shift.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And this one's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Watch twist.
Pistol.
Twist. Shift.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. A run for Nick Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
You must be dreaming. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hurry, hurry. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
There we go, Mike 20.
Now Mayfield.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Book now. Got a man here, it's Bryant. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Run. You're not ready. Check 3. Check.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 67 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Point it right.
He's coming, double up. Watch twist.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rivers. And he stopped immediately there. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
I'm coming after you. Check.
Mayfield looks to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Regular. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Here's Mayfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
They'll run on first down. Rivers. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
180. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Hey, alert 33.
Mike 14. Mike 14. On the ball. Mike 14. Mike 14. Let's go. 14's the mic.
Real.
Come on, baby.
Throwing, Mayfield. Flushed out right. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll run with Chubb. Oh, he bowls over him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown on the season. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw his book. Sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike 28, Mike 28. Watch the out, watch the out.
He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bryant. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Push him back.
A give running right is Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Mike 14. Focus, defense, focus. Mike 14.
Alert, 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 alert.
Come to my world.
To throw, Mayfield. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Touchdown, Browns. Jeff Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Complete to Bryant. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
On the ground, Kamara. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Saints on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. The busy night continues for Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Book to throw for it here on 4th. Looking long for Thomas. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Play action now. Here's Mayfield rolling to his right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
14, you better be afraid of me. Hurry! You better be afraid of me.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Let's go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Keep playing hard.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Hey, check. Mike 14. Mike 14. Target. Hey, alert. 14, Mike 14.
On third down, Mayfield. Oh, that's Smith, a nice catch. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 14. He's scared. Mike 14. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 14's the Mike.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Mike 14. Let's go. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
All day. Mike 14. Mike 14.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Hey, alert 33.
Mike 14. Mike 14.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
To throw on 2nd down, Holly. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Cleveland, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.